Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put on some off because, well, the skaters are kicking our asses.
Hey, let's sit your nail bushes are over
Damn those skaters. There's a skater on my Peter wagon. Off. Back it off. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is
You think
that's not child friendly.
that's not child friendly at all? No. Yes, we made sure we checked the box that said, no, this is not child friendly, okay? Carry on. What are we talking about today? West Point Military Academy investigated 73 cadets suspended.
Suspected.
Oh, suspected. Not suspended, but suspected.
Yep.
You need to learn how to write.
I write neatly.
She's messing me up over here, y'all.
He can't read.
Now, this is something that happened last year. At the end of last year.
Suspected of cheating on a freshman calculus exam in May. And it was administered virtually due to the COVID.
Which is fake. Okay, carry on.
Okay. 50 of the cadets were athletes and several of them were football players. Okay.
50?
Yeah. Okay. 55 of the 73 immediately admitted to cheating through willful admission.
Well, thank God they stood up and told the truth. Because I swear to God, somebody needs to stand up and tell the truth. We need to start telling the truth all the time.
Okay. Now, willful admission is a program that was instituted in 2015 to encourage cadets to adhere to the Academy's honor code, which is the honor code, that is. A cadet will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do.
So that on the end right there. Does that mean that if someone catches another student there cheating, that they're to report it?
Yes. Or if they catch a student stealing, they're to report it. Or if they catch a student lying, they're to report it. And they better not lie themselves.
Well, more truth telling, the world could be set even freer.
Yeah. Well, this willful admission is like a second chance, per se.
Not too many people get second chances, y'all.
Yeah, but West Point is terminating this program because they're finding it ineffective. Because not very many people are actually admitting when they do something wrong.
All you gotta do is have people that pay attention, see something out of the ordinary, go and investigate it.
Well, the 55 who immediately admitted to cheating, they did that after they were, how shall we put it, leaned on by the school.
So they were coerced into that? Is it?
It's pretty much the school was like, we know you cheated. Why don't you admit you cheated? And it'll go a little bit easier for you if you admit you cheated.
They said they were going to be kicked out of the thing if they didn't, and they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I'm pretty sure that's coerced.
I was trying to be more nice about it, but it was.
If that's what it is, and it's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, it was 72 freshies or freshmen and one sophomore that was.
I wonder which one is the ringleader.
It could have been a freshman here.
I don't think it was a freshman.
Well, here's the thing. It would.
That one, it's. Look, if that sophomore has been through the dang thing before, and it's all, and the rest of them are freshmen or whatnot, there's a good chance it was that. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing. Remember, we looked up admissions. They had to be between the ages of 17 and 22 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be pregnant.
Dang, I literally just.
I just went blank. Couldn't be paying child support.
And you see that a lot of all over the place about child support.
Yep,
Oh
couldn't be married. Couldn't be married.
So not married, no child support, between the ages of 17 and 22.
And no child support. Yeah. That was just the basic. That didn't include the physical requirements, the educational requirements, the SAT, the ACT, all that jazz. This is an elite school to get into, okay? But yet, these, yes, I'm calling them idiots here. These idiots cheated on a freshman calculus exam. Freshman calculus. That is simple calculus here, people.
Are you sure about that, mathematician? I'm not lying, y'all. She's actually a mathematician. I don't know if she made it to. I don't know if you made it. You made it all the way through geometry.
I took college calculus 4.
Hey, there's plenty of people going to college and failing all the time because they ain't learning shit. So,
I got an Associate's of Arts degree in mathematics, and then I went on and got a Bachelor's of Science now. Bachelor's of Science.
It's a freaking BS.
In chemistry.
BS don't stand for bullshit. No.
No, after saying that one time.
Look, she got used to calling it a BS. I'm like, bullshit. No, wasn't that?
Bachelor's of Science in chemistry, which is mathematically based.
That did mess me up when I first heard that. I was like, why you abbreviating bullshit? Anyway.
Yeah. But this would be simple. A simple calculus exam here, people.
All right, well.
Okay. Now, out of the 73 cadets, 6 of them resigned during the investigation. 4 acquitted by a board of their peers. 2 cases dropped due to insufficient evidence. Okay. Now, 61 were found guilty.
If 61 out of all of those 73 were found guilty, that leaves what? That leaves 12 that was not found guilty. Yes.
Well, actually, the 6 resigned. That means
they
quit.
So
bye, adios, amigo.
So that leaves 6.
Yeah, 6 not found guilty. 2 by not enough evidence, and 4 completely not guilty. Okay.
Acquitted.
Yep. Now, 61.
But what I'm saying is 73. 61, 73. That's 12.
Mm-hmm.
This right here knocks it down to 6. Then these 4 and these 2 are just are done. So that's the 6 that went back. Or did they even mention those 6?
Mm-mm.
God dang.
Those 6 completely quit. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, the 61 found guilty is broke down even further. 51 were turned back 1 full year. 2 turned back 6 months. Did you have to pop the knuckles?
Yes, I did. It's amazing. The look on your face. Priceless. Anyway. It said 8 of them were expelled.
Yeah. And 5 offered a chance to enlist in the Army and reapply to West Point.
Out of the now, is this out of the ones found guilty?
Yes, all these are out of the ones found guilty.
So they're actually letting 5 of them apply back to the thing if they want to, and they're found guilty.
Here's
Oh,
the kicker.
shit.
Now, out of the 8 expelled here, out of the 8 expelled, 3 accepted to take part in an academy mentorship program that allows them to reapply to the academy after serving for up to a year as an enlisted soldier, but there is no guarantee of readmission to West Point.
How is it that they give them the opportunity? I don't want nobody like that coming back and being a mentor of of a much younger person like that. I mean, that already tells you right there that it ain't worth it. I mean, was these people like goofy or something? These people are cheaters, they're liars, and everything, and they go back there and they want them to be mentors?
Well,
allowing a liar and a cheater to be a mentor?
No. They have an academy mentor.
Mentor.
They're not a mentor. They have one.
Just tell them if they're kicked out, they're freaking kicked out. I've been expelled before. I know the deal.
I've never been expelled.
I got expelled from one school out of an entire county. One of the 4 schools in that county. The entire county would not let me go back to school. I had to attend another school in another county. Because these counties, they work against you whenever you do that.
Well, I've never been expelled.
And they didn't let me back. Why in the hell is the military going soft like this and at this damn place and doing that right there? They shouldn't even let that. They've gotten soft.
Now, 53 that were turned back are on suspended separation. That means they will be expelled if they violate probationary terms before graduation.
But didn't they already violate the honor code?
But remember, we talked about before they terminated it, they did the willful admission. The second chance.
So they, with them going back, telling the truth, coming clean with the deal, then they turn around.
They got the second chance.
They got their second chance.
Yes.
But see, those are the ones that is understandable. What's not understandable is the other, what is that, the other 20 right here. That stuff is, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. What happens whenever you have a weak army? You have a weak nation, a weak army. Somebody bigger and stronger is going to come and wipe you out. And that is a reality. So, speaking of that, though, out of all of these.
Yeah. Now, here's an interesting point. Now, as we said, of all found guilty got an F. So the 61 found guilty, all of them got an F for the course and lost rank and privileges, including the chance to represent the academy. And remember, there was 52 athletes there. So that means they shouldn't be no longer on teams. Well, West Point is part of the Army football team. Okay, of the 24 Army Black Knights, 17 of the Army Black Knights were part of the scandal, but yet 17 of them remained in the uniform, and they were still allowed to play.
That's bull right there. Because, well, speaking of the damn deal there with those 17 that were a part of the bullshit, but they were still allowed to play. You attended the damn school that I did. You didn't keep a certain grade average. You didn't step foot on that field.
Well, get this, and they still played in games that the season. West Point Superintendent Lieutenant General Darrell Williams suspended the school's policy of barring cadets who violated the academy's honor code from representing the school in public. The honor code is actually engraved in a monument in front of the school, which states a cadet will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. But yet, he's allowing those 17 to play.
Just because they play football does not make them any better than the others that actually went through and did it honestly. I mean, what are they doing? They trying to make themselves look good just because they're part of the Army? Just because they, the ball and everything? Screw the freaking ball.
58 cadets have already admitted that they cheated and will remain on probation throughout their tenure at West Point. Under academic policy, cadets found guilty of cheating would not have been allowed to play sports after November 30th, the date they were found in violation of the code. But in a memo on October 23rd, Williams, who I said was the superintendent of West Point, West Point, Superintendent Lieutenant General Darrell Williams, wrote the policy resulted in an inequitable applicable of consequences and developmental opportunities for some cadets. And then a West Point spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Fart.
I'm going to say that's a fart. Ofer. Ofer. He sounded like fart.
Sorry, we're butchering the name. It's Ophardt.
Ofer. That's what I'm going to call it.
Told USA Today that the decision was not related to the school's football season. This is quotes here. We didn't cancel the punishment. We're going to call him O, said, we delayed it until final adjudication.
Adjudication.
I can't talk today.
That's adjudication.
Yeah.
But anyway, don't delay it. They did the wrong. Punish them correctly.
Yeah.
You're going soft.
But they still played in games. Now, when I was in school, even in college, the athletes got special privileges.
Yeah, they all get special privileges.
Even in high school, athletes got special privileges. Us nerds or regular kids. We didn't.
Regular. All right, regular. Damn computer whiz kids and all that crap.
But if we cheated on a final or anything like that, we wouldn't been able to compete in a sport
Oh shit.
or a club. We wouldn't have been allowed to. But yet, an athlete,
Well, that's
an athlete.
because back then they wasn't raising sissies. They were raising, you know, grown-ups, future adults, you know.
But the football squad, their what would you call it?
You said football squad.
Well, their team, whatever the heck you want to call it. Yes, I was not big on sports.
I can tell that. I think the rest of them can too. But, you know, them cheating right there on that deal right there, you know, if people don't learn to tell the dead blasted truth, we're never going to make it through this crap right here. I mean, damn. If cheating gets you that far right there, I mean, technically, if you look at the deal up there in the White House, I mean, cheating got them crazy people in the damn White House, so it doesn't surprise me as much. But we need to quit this crap. Quit the lying, cheating, stealing, and all that.
But their record was 9-2.
See, they did that to keep themselves looking good on the football field. Well, whenever they go to applying for certain jobs and all that right there, how good is that going to look on their record? If they don't make it through school, if they don't have a good enough record and all that, they ain't gonna find no damn jobs out here. They're not gonna make it out here.
Well, here's the thing: a lot of people nowadays see lying, cheating, and stealing as the way to go. And they do that to get a job.
And it ends up hurting more. It ends up hurting more people than what they think it does. It don't just hurt them; it hurts others.
But there are no consequences, and there should be.
Well, that's why these idiots are robbing and looting and all this crap out there in the damn world and stuff, because they didn't know what an ass whooping was either. If they would have got them a good old ass whooping, and instead of getting sent to the corner, make their asses sit right there, kind of like yours. You don't send them to the corner. Oh, you're going to timeout. No, you bust their asses.
I got sent to the corner.
You bust their asses, and then you make them stay right there with you, no matter what you were doing. I know that's how we got to do that one in there, whenever she does wrong.
Yeah.
But I ain't afraid to bust her ass whenever she does something seriously wrong.
No, the
the
ironic thing is, if I spank her, she just laughs at me.
Oh, I get a hold of her. I'm waiting for her to you start doing that or me.
But here's...
She might be getting used to that. You know?
Here's the issue.
You never get used to that crap.
The issue is, if you don't have consequences for actions, or you let people get away with things like cheating, stealing, or lying, because they're athletes, or because they're a certain skin color, certain nationality, then here's the problem. You give them entitlement. They think they are entitled to things then.
Ain't nobody entitled to a damn thing.
Teenagers nowadays think they should be able to have any and everything. They don't believe that they should work for it.
Don't get the children shit that they don't need.
Here's the thing. My father died when I was 13 years old. It was just my mother and I. My sister was married. She didn't live with us. I had more freedom than most of the other people I went to school with. But here's the thing. My mother knew where I was going, who I was going with. And if I couldn't get a hold of her, tell her where I was going or who I was going with, I told her right afterwards. But she trusted me enough to make the right decision because I had common sense and knew the difference between right and wrong. I wasn't going to go out and take and stick somebody up, try to rob somebody, or try to take and run over somebody, or take and get in a drag race, or get behind the wheel of the vehicle drunk or high. Oh dear, you're laughing.
I'm glad you brought that last part up too. Yeah, that's also woo. Yeah, but we learn our lessons the hard damn way too. At least we used to. Y'all don't know what hard is, ladies and gentlemen. If this right here is hard, you have no idea what's in store for you.
And also, in high school, I got a job. I went to school and I got a job. So, I had responsibilities.
That's what a good ass woman, but whatever they do wrong, does to them. They suffer from a condition called respect. Now, is that about it?
Yeah. I just found it sad that they didn't take and treat
the ones that
treat them all the same.
It is crazy.
And they gave
that's what happens whenever you give them all free passes.
Yeah, and they gave the athletes,
people that don't need shit, always seem to be getting extra shit, and the people that need it can't even get it.
Well, they gave the athletes a little bit of leeway, and
they do. But all right, anything else that you can think of?
Nah.
All right. Well, we'll catch y'all on the next deal, and hopefully this one wasn't too boring. And by the way, I see some of those comments coming across my videos where it says volume. Here's the thing, people. Cut your phones all the way up if you have a hard time hearing. If you still can't hear it after cutting your phone up, install your earbuds. Put your headsets on. Cut up your hearing aids. If you don't have any of that, well, there's nothing I can do for you. Now, well, it had to be said.
Are you done?
Yeah. I think so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will catch y'all on the next story or whatnot. Dang, it's getting dark quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Phil.
This is Regina.
And we'll catch you next time.